happening right now. 24-hour security is in place at an abandoned mausoleum in Bessemer that was recently broken into.
And disturbing video has surfaced showing ransacked crypts with bodies still inside. WIAT 42 News reporter Lillian Lalo has been on the story all day long. She joins us in the studio.
And Lillian, this sounds like it was pulled from a horror movie.
Oh, it really does, guys. I mean, because this is an ongoing investigation, though, police, they can't give away detailed information on what exactly is inside this crypt at Memorial Mound. But I spoke with two people willing to share their recent pictures, videos, and experiences of what's inside this mausoleum.
Haunting images of abandoned caskets, a decayed body in an unzipped bag, and this video sparked an investigation of the Memorial Mound by the Bessemer police.
Had we known something about it, we would have done due diligence and come in and investigated.
Jake Evans is a professional photographer who explored the structure last Saturday with 3 friends. He published this video in hopes that something would be done about the abandoned building. Evans says as he walked inside, he felt like he was in a horror movie. The worst part, he said, was when he looked up toward the ceiling.
And looking up, you can see where the other caskets, and you can see them it's like they're rotting through the caskets. And you can actually see like some liquid or something like coming through it. And it's like in a couple of years from now, them bodies are just gonna fall out and just hit the ground. Like it's like 30 feet up there. I mean, something had to be done. I mean, it was just too much.
Something has certainly been done. If you try to explore the area for yourself, this is likely what you'll see.
The Memorial Mound is a pretty interesting place. The reason why it's so interesting is because it's actually a huge cemetery underground, pretty much. The owner built it in 1992, and he had an inspiration of the kind of like the catacombs, and that's what he envisioned for the Memorial Mound. So when you go through these doors, you're actually going underground, and you enter into a chapel, and on either side is where they would put the bodies. And when you go in, it's just like, if you've ever seen Costco walls, imagine Costco walls, but just used to be filled with caskets. Now there's still caskets inside. They took a couple of them out. Now that kind of gets where the interesting part of the history is. In 2015, after it became abandoned, some photographers came in and took apart one of the caskets, a couple of the caskets, and found body parts inside. I think they found like 7 adults and 1 infant. At the rib cage, there's still, I think, meat on the bones. It's pretty crazy that they found that, but authorities took it out and locked it back up. But fortunately, we were able to get inside, take some photos, and show you guys around. It's a pretty awesome place. It's one of the coolest spots I've hit thus far, and it's definitely checked off my bucket list. So I'm excited about that.
This is insane.
This is pretty cool.
Whoa. Wow, look how they're set up like this. This one looks brand new still.
Still got the price tags in it, right? This one was, wow, they were selling it for $200 originally. This one behind us, $1,100. They're selling it for $600. That's insane.
instead of putting them in the ground, they would store the bodies on these racks. And it was a lot cheaper than a regular funeral burial. And I believe the family could come and put flowers on the outside of this room, but they couldn't actually go in the rooms and see their family members' caskets. But I believe here on these walls would have some type of information about each person, something like a tombstone. And you could come here and, you know, put flowers and, you know, see your family members that passed. Yeah, we're not talking much during this video because when we walked up, the neighbor's dog started barking really, really loud, and we almost weren't gonna come in. So as you guys can see up there, there's still a plaque with someone's name on it. There's actually a couple of them all the way up there. Yo, I'm pretty sure.
These are the ones
I'm almost sure. Yeah, this is the room where they found all the bodies in. This is the casket. In this video, this casket's closed, and they removed this top wooden piece, and there was all these bones of a body sitting in here. It was so disgusting.
They found 7 adults and 1 infant in these caskets. And you can tell, like, where they would, lay those bodily fluid stains.
This was used to lift the bodies and the coffins up, and then put them in the racks. Look how many caskets fit in here. There had to be at least 100, if not more, would fit in this room. That's just on the one side. So this place is completely underground. There's not a single window in the entire place. Once you get through the doors, you're completely underground the entire time. So it's pitch black in here, so we gotta light paint every single photo we're taking.
So that's going to wrap it up for this Memorial Mound video. Back in 2017, we drove across the country to shoot this, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Sunday.